The early light spreads thinly across the dry ground, forming faint streaks of pale color, with no sound breaking the stillness except the scattered wind, brushing through the low grass covered in fine dust, and they appear dispersed across the open space, bare feet touching the earth firmly without any unnecessary noise. The distance between each person forms naturally, every movement unfolding slowly, as if they are not beginning a new journey, but simply continuing a rhythm of survival that has existed for a very long time. One of them slightly lowers his body, letting his fingertips brush across the fine dust to feel the remaining moisture, while another tilts his head into the wind to detect the smallest disturbances coming from the vast wilderness, where the distant chirping of birds begins to echo faintly. No one speaks, yet the entire group adjusts its pace in unison like a single entity, maintaining absolute stability so as not to disturb whatever lies hidden ahead. They move deeper into the sparse forest at a steady pace, each step placed carefully to completely avoid patches of dry grass that could create sound and disturb the surrounding space. Their arrows lowered along the natural movement of the body, ready for any sudden situation. The wind maintains a steady direction, carrying faint sounds from ahead, and they follow that direction without any major adjustments, only slight changes in speed and distance to ensure the formation is never broken. Flattened patches of grass and deeper footprints begin to appear more clearly under the dim light, and they follow that direction without words or complex signals, simply through mutual understanding expressed in their eyes and breathing. The soft whistling of the wind through dry thorn bushes creates a somber yet authentic background, and they move cautiously without leaving any unnecessary trace on the barren ground. Intense focus is visible on each weathered yet determined face, as they see hunting not as something extraordinary, but as the most natural and essential part of life, a sacred duty to secure food for the elderly and children waiting back at the camp. A wild boar footprint pressed deeply into the dry ground appears, its edges not yet fully broken apart. Beside it lies grass, flattened firmly in a clear direction leading into dense bushes. They stop almost simultaneously, the constant buzzing of cicadas above the canopy, further intensifying the suffocating silence below. One person crouches and gently touches the edge of the track to check the remaining moisture. Sensing that life has just passed through is a small sign, yet it carries hope for nourishment for the entire community after long days of scarcity, urging them to focus all senses on this promising trace to fulfill their survival task. No one moves immediately. They hold their positions and observe additional details, such as freshly disturbed soil or blades of grass not yet fully returned upright, their ears listening to the rustling of leaves whenever the wind passes. In the wild, a precise sign is enough to shape strategy. They do not need repeated confirmation, because slowing down too long means losing distance from the target. A line of footprints becomes clearer across the hard ground, leading through thorny bushes. They slow down, placing each step low and lightly to avoid disturbing the trail, their ears catching the faint sound of insects beneath the decaying leaves. Every movement is based on what has been repeated since ancestral times, No step is experimental. They walk with complete respect for the ground. A patch of freshly turned soil appears beneath a low tree, still loose and soft. The distant wind, howling faintly through rocky gaps, creates a quiet yet vibrant atmosphere. They pause briefly, not completely still, but reducing movement to the minimum to observe changes in wind direction. When the direction of the trail shifts slightly, the entire group adjusts immediately without a single word. This coordination is not a display of strength, but the result of natural cohesion formed over generations, where each individual aligns within the harmony of the whole. A faint rustling sound emerges from the bushes ahead, causing the grass to tremble lightly. A few birds suddenly break away from the low canopy and fly off with sharp warning calls. The wind carries a stronger scent of the animal into their senses, signaling that the target is very close, and they register this as a message from nature. The entire formation lowers its center of gravity, spacing slightly widening to eliminate any unnecessary sound in the increasingly tense environment. Every sense is now fully focused on maintaining a silent connection with the prey ahead.
The morning continues gently.
Small sounds appear intermittently, like dry leaves shifting or a small branch snapping under weight, and they respond by almost completely freezing to blend into the shadows of the trees. In this harsh environment, moving too quickly never brings advantage. It only removes the essential information that the forest provides through subtle movements of the air. Tension builds with each breath as they wait for nature to guide them. They come to a complete stop within a narrow clearing enclosed by low bushes, the sudden silence of insects creating a heavy stillness. The arrows are gently raised as they carefully check the bowstrings and poison-tipped points with minimal movements. The wind remains steady as they turn their bodies into its direction to ensure their scent is not carried toward the prey. Every action at this moment is executed with maximum focus, with not a single unnecessary movement. The hunting formation subtly shifts to open a narrow but precise line of sight ahead, where a blade of grass has just been pressed down and slowly returns at an unnatural pace. Their heartbeats seem to blend into the rhythm of the forest, and they hold their position slightly longer than usual to ensure everything remains under perfect control before acting. In this decisive moment, humility is shown not through force, but through patience, waiting for the moment when nature allows them to carry out their task effectively and completely. The speed drops to its lowest point as they move close to the ground, the grass brushing softly against their skin, creating whisper-like sounds. Deeper footprints indicate that the distance has significantly closed. They use every tree trunk and bush to fully conceal their bodies from the target's view. Each step is silent as a wild cat. Every movement is fluid and coordinated, a testament to master-level approach skills refined through countless hunts for survival. A slight movement ahead parts the grass before it closes again. The heavy breathing of the animal becomes clearer in the still air, and they nearly stop completely, holding their exact positions. Bows are raised but not drawn to avoid even the smallest reflection or sound. Holding position now is far more important than risking another step. Silence envelops the hunters as they become indistinguishable from the shadows and brush. Suddenly, movement intensifies ahead. Grass is violently disturbed. A heavy grunt breaks the silence, forcing them to freeze completely. The wild boar detects the intrusion and charges wildly. Dirt and debris scatter. Bushes crash as they are struck, creating a chaotic and threatening scene. Tension reaches its peak as the animal rushes past within close range, demanding sharp reflexes to both protect themselves and complete the mission amid the forest's sudden turmoil. Dust bursts under the animal's weight. Deep growls echo continuously. And at this moment, even the smallest misstep could lead to failure or a dangerous counterattack. They hold their positions, eyes burning with focus. No one breaks formation despite the immediate danger. They understand that only absolute calm and unity can overcome the harsh challenges of the wilderness. Each hunter is an inseparable link in the chain of survival. In a fragile moment when the wild boar fully emerges in the open gap between the bushes, the bowstring tightens with a faint but powerful creak, bows are drawn to their full extent and released simultaneously. There is no hesitation. Every factor, from wind direction to distance, aligns into a single decisive moment, and the arrows cut through the air carrying the command of survival. The space erupts with the final chaotic movements of the prey before quickly settling. The boar's cry fades into the rustling of falling leaves. The decisive arrows have determined the outcome, and there is no celebration. They stand still for one final breath, feeling the silence return over the forest. The grass ahead slowly settles again. Fresh footprints become clearly visible on the softened ground. They remain still for a few moments to ensure safety before moving forward. Birds return to the branches above, as if confirming that the danger has passed. One tilts his head into the wind, while others scan the open spaces carefully. They move into the center of the disturbed area, bare feet stepping on broken soil with crisp sounds, maintaining a low and slow posture to avoid stepping on unsettled ground. One crouches and touches the body of the prey with respect. No pride, no arrogance, only calm from those who have completed a vital duty for the tribe. A deep humility is evident before the fallen animal, as they begin processing it in an orderly and respectful manner toward the valuable food provided by the land. They return to the open space and begin processing with practiced rhythm, no cheering, only the sound of sharp blades sliding across the hide. Calloused hands work efficiently to separate skin and divide fresh meat on the spot, ensuring every part is fully utilized for survival, wasting nothing the land is given. Fire begins to crackle as one ignites it using primitive skill, creating a busy yet highly organized atmosphere where each member understands their role. The meat is placed directly over the steady fire, fat sizzling and releasing a rich aroma that blends with the scent of smoke, creating a sense of warmth and fullness. Smoke drifts through the air like a quiet ritual, each person contributing steadily from maintaining the fire to turning the sticks. They sit around the glowing fire as evening falls, each receiving a fair portion and eating in shared silence, the sound of chewing blending into the calm environment. Firelight illuminates composed faces, enjoying the warmth after a long day of survival. The wind carries heat and smoke gently through the space. When the food has been shared, nothing is kept aside. There is no preparation for the next day. Nothing is stored, Everything ends at the moment it happens. The rhythm of life slows down without shifting into another state, only continuing in the same way it has always unfolded, with no clear beginning and no definite end. The fire fades until only glowing embers remain, cracking softly at intervals. The silence returns, where each person feels lighter, the weight of the intense struggle for survival easing away.
Each person enjoys it.
Light fades until the tracks disappear into deep darkness. The distant call of night birds signals the end of the day. The fire holds a small circle of light around them as they remain seated, still and grounded, preparing for rest before the next journey. Darkness covers everything, but the warmth of community remains, a reflection of resilience and humility in the heart of the wild. The wind continues in one direction, carrying fading sounds into the distance, leaving the forest to return to its natural cycle. Subscribe to the channel to continue exploring authentic perspectives on primitive life and the survival journey of the Hadzabe Tribe in future footage. Here, simplicity, sharing, and respect for the land are preserved in every breath of the wilderness, inviting you to understand a parallel world that still exists with meaning.
Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. We're Shockwave Moments. Shockwave Moments was created with a clear purpose. Our channel focuses on shocking, surprising, and unforgettable real-life moments captured on camera. Through these videos, we aim to provide engaging entertainment while offering viewers moments of relaxation and reflection after a long day. Our workflow begins with responsibility and collaboration. As a team, we carefully review YouTube's community guidelines and copyright policies before selecting any topic. This ensures that all our content complies fully with YouTube's rules while still delivering value to our audience. We notice that many extraordinary moments exist across the internet, but they are often scattered and difficult to find. This inspired us to build Shockwave Moments as a curated hub where these rare clips are thoughtfully selected and presented with clear and engaging commentary. Our content creator plays a key role in this process. She works closely with the channel manager to research trending topics, search for suitable videos, and evaluate them based on clear context, originality, relevance, and positive viewer impact. Based on this research, she develops scripts and commentary that guide viewers clearly through each moment. Once the script is finalized, we use 11 labs with a licensed subscription to convert the script into high-quality voice recordings. These audio files are then passed to our production stage. Eric, our video editor, uses CapCut Pro to assemble the final video. He arranges clips to match the narration, adds visuals when needed, integrates the channel logo, and enhances the video with smooth transitions, sound effects, and background music. After completing the video, Eric designs the thumbnail using Adobe Photoshop. He selects impactful frames, adjusts composition and colors, and adds branding elements to create clear, attractive, and consistent thumbnails. After uploading the video to Shockwave Moments, we carefully complete the title, description, keywords, tags, and thumbnail. We are fully committed to following YouTube's policies and delivering responsible original content. Thank you for your time and consideration.